The Supreme Court issued a ruling in a case yesterday that you may have missed, but if you've ever dealt with online stalking or harassment, you're going to want to pay attention to this because the justices just raised the bar for how far someone can take their First Amendment right before it becomes a true threat. In a 7-2 decision in the Counterman versus Colorado case, the court wiped away the conviction of a guy who admitted in court that he online stalked a local female musician that he didn't know by sending her hundreds and hundreds of messages on Facebook over multiple years. After she blocked him repeatedly, he kept finding new ways to send her more messages. The musician became fearful, withdrawn, and anxiety-ridden. She even stopped booking shows because she was afraid he would show up and make good on the messages he was sending and would hurt her, or even worse. Now, I cannot quote his messages any further on this app because the video would be taken down, but you get the picture. Police ultimately arrested the guy in May of 2016, and a jury convicted him of stalking under Colorado law. A judge sentenced him to 4.5 years in prison, but he appealed, saying the state's stalking law infringed on his First Amendment. And yesterday, the Supreme Court agreed with him. And not only that, they raised the bar for what is considered a true threat. In the ruling, the justices said to establish that the speech is a true threat and therefore not protected under the First Amendment, prosecutors must prove that the defendant who made the threat acted recklessly, meaning the person had knowledge that others would regard the statement or statements as threatening violence. But if that can't be proven in court, the speech, the messages, the contact, no matter the volume, is considered protected under the First Amendment. The majority opinion was written by Justice Elena Kagan, with Justices Barrett and Thomas dissenting. In that dissent, they said the new standard can easily be manipulated by the perpetrator. The dissent says those who make the contact could be a delusional speaker who may lack awareness of the threatening nature of their speech, or a devious speaker who may strategically pretend like they didn't know their speech was threatening, or just a lucky speaker who may simply leave behind no evidence of their mental state.